Hello champions of the Dominion, welcome to Blaze Plays. Today, we're stepping into one of the most important conversations in Hero Wars, Alliance, the tier list. But not just any list, this is about understanding the why behind every hero, the real value they bring to the battlefield, and how they shape the current meta. So follow me on this journey as we break down the strongest heroes in the game right now. The ones defining fights, winning battles, and dominating the Dominion. No delays, let's get straight into it. We start at the very top, the S+ tier, right at the peak, Burna. And honestly, she needs no introduction. She has earned her place as one of the most essential heroes in the entire game. Whether it's offense or defense, she impacts everything. Burna accelerates your team, allowing abilities to fire faster, while also providing survivability against heavy incoming damage. She increases your team's overall durability, making them much harder to take down. And then comes her bear, dealing damage based on her magic attack while she continuously supports the ally with the lowest health. On top of that, her artifact weapon brings magic penetration, pushing your mage teams to another level of damage. Burna works beautifully with heroes like Electra, Miu, and Satori. Next, the man who shook the battlefield with a single swing. The myth, the powerhouse, Drayne. Now, let's be clear, Drayne without his gold relic is strong, but not S+ level. The gold relic is what transforms him. It elevates everything. His speed increases, his attack range expands, and he begins stripping key stats from enemies in front of him. But the real game changer, permanent crushing applied to all allies during the fight. That's massive. Add in the base stat boosts from relic upgrades, and suddenly you've got a hero that hits harder and survives longer. Drayne thrives alongside Alvener, Burna, and Tempest. Moving forward, we meet the Scream Queen herself, Electra, a defensive monster with offensive impact. She absorbs massive amounts of damage and protects her team like a wall that just won't break. But she doesn't just tank, she weakens enemies by reducing their defenses, making your entire team hit harder. And then comes her unique mechanic, drawing attacks by becoming the lowest armor and magic defense target. She literally puts herself in danger to protect everyone else. If you don't have her built yet, you're missing out. She pairs incredibly well with Burna, Folio, and Miu. And speaking of Miu, the new force in the game. Whether she has her relic or not, she delivers. Sitting safely in the back line, she brings insane support value. She helps counter-dodge teams, boosts magical crit chance for allies, and deals damage across the center of enemy teams. But the real power, every magical crit also increases magic penetration. That synergy? It's terrifying. Miu works perfectly with Electra, Seisha, and Polaris. Now, let's talk about a name that has always been dangerous, Iris. With recent changes removing key counters, she storms right back into S+ tier. And honestly, she's been S+ for a long time already. Her damage output is brutal, and when enemies drop low, she finishes them with devastating efficiency. Entire teams can disappear in seconds. Iris is a true carry and a constant threat. She shines alongside Soleil, Tempest, and Guus. And then, Guus, a hero that continues to prove his value as the meta evolves. Golden feathers change everything. Allies heal from damage taken, and their recovery potential increases massively. That alone makes teams incredibly hard to kill. But Guus also stands as one of the best counters to Iris, shutting down her impact and stabilizing your team. His synergy with Iris, Yasmin, and Electra makes him a key piece moving forward. Polaris brings control, and not just a little, complete battlefield control. Her stuns can lock down entire teams, giving your side all the time needed to execute abilities and take control of the fight. When used properly, enemies barely get to play. She enables damage while denying it from the other side. Polaris fits perfectly with Folio, Miu, and Satori. Folio, a name everyone knows. He rose fast, and for good reason. Massive burst damage, easy to use, and incredibly effective both offensively and defensively. His attacks focus on the center of enemy teams, delivering devastating blows. Since receiving his relic, he's become even more dominant. If you underestimate Folio, you will pay for it. He thrives with Somna, Electra, and Miu. Satori continues to be one of the most reliable heroes in the meta. With the mage class boost, his power has skyrocketed. He steals intelligence, heals himself, and builds up fox marks that explode into massive damage. The more mystery heroes on his team, the stronger he becomes. His AoE abilities complement his kit perfectly, making him a constant threat. Satori works best with Burna, Samna, and Polaris. Maya, the hidden gem. Once her relic hits level 30, everything changes. Her control, her sustain, her impact, it all skyrockets. She locks down enemies, spreads poison, and keeps allies alive through intense pressure. Her toughness boost makes teams incredibly resilient, especially against heavy damage compositions like Kayla and Aiden. Maya fits beautifully with Iris, Tempest, and Burna. Cornelius has climbed the ranks significantly. His passive magic defense buff alone makes him valuable against mage-heavy teams. But his ultimate, that's where things get serious. One of the highest single-target damage abilities in the game. Massive scaling based on enemy intelligence means devastating hits, sometimes reaching millions of damage. And remember, his projectile deals physical damage, benefiting from armor penetration. Cornelius works great with Maya, Drayne, and Burna. Seisha, the Chaos Queen. With Miu entering the meta, Seisha becomes even more dangerous. She sacrifices ally health to gain massive magic attack and converts that into insane damage output. Combine her with Miu, and you're stacking magic attack, penetration, and crit all at once. It's explosive. Add her missed effect causing attacks to miss, and she becomes even harder to deal with. Seisha pairs perfectly with Burna, Miu, and Satori. Tempest is back and stronger than ever. His relic transforms him into a true support damage hybrid. He locks enemies, reduces defenses, and now adds magic penetration through his aura. He weakens enemies, deals damage over time, and punishes control effects applied to him. Tempest is now incredibly versatile and fits into many team compositions. Expect to see him a lot more. He works extremely well with Iris, Soleil, and Satori. And finally, Soleil, a hero built for synergy. He steals armor and magic defense from enemies and redistributes it to allies, making your team stronger while weakening the enemy. His protective halo prevents control effects on your frontline, keeping your core hero active and safe. Soleil also punishes enemies for using abilities, adding even more pressure. With current meta shifts, Soleil is becoming more and more valuable. He fits perfectly with Iris, Tempest, and Drayne. And that is your S+ tier. These are the heroes dominating the battlefield right now, the ones shaping the meta and deciding fights. That's it, folks. Stay tuned, because in the next video, we'll break down the S tier and explain exactly why those heroes sit just below the top. Until then, keep grinding those heroes, keep building your squads, and keep pushing your limits. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and show your support. Share it with your team, your rivals, and if you want more content like this, you already know what to do. Subscribe, stay ready, and stay hungry. And as always, keep blazing.